Bienvenue sur INCRadio Europe de l'Ouest, studio satellite, et nous sommes en direct de Monaco, Belgique, Suisse et la France. Hello everyone, I'm Sister Eunice Jacob from the local congregation of Monaco, and of course I will be one of your hosts for today, and I'm not alone. I'm with my beautiful co-host, Ate Kate.
Goedemorgen, namiddag en goede avond aan al onze kijkers hier bij INCRadio Western Europe Satellite Studio. I am Sister Kate Rebibis from the group Worship Service of Hestoptenberg, Belgium, district of Western Europe, of course, and we are very happy to be with you all today. Ayan, back to you, Ate Eunice.
Yes, we would like to greet everyone who are tuning in with us today, and happy Sunday to all. And we would like to thank our Almighty God for the life and strength He continues to give us every day. Our Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, and Brother Angelo V. Manalo, Christian Family Organization Coordinator.
Yes, and we can be watched or streamed live on our YouTube channel. Just search INCRadio DZM 954 and click live now. And you can also follow us on our Facebook page, CEBSI.inc, and follow us on Instagram, INC News and Updates, and on Twitter, INC News_updates, to always stay updated on church news, activities, and of course our INC radio programs. Time check, it is currently 4:06 p.m. Central European Time, and in the Philippines, of course, it is 11:06 p.m. So sa mga nasa labas pa po, pauwi pa lang po, ingat po kayo, and I hope you enjoy our program for today. Weather check, of course, it is currently where I am in the area where the group worship service of HODB is. It's currently 5 degrees Celsius, which is quite better than the past few days, but it's very cloudy. Now let's look here. Sa Monaco, where Ate Eunice is. Of course, it's 14 degrees and I see it's sunny and it's so pretty. Not like here. Let's go naman sa mga kapatid natin dyan sa Paris. It is currently 7 degrees Celsius and I see that there is slight rain or a shower and very windy. So ingat po mga kapatid. And of course, in Geneva, it is 10 degrees Celsius. So not too cold compared to amin. We're still colder. Yay, Belgium. Ayan. So for the coming weeks, it's also very cold in Western Europe. So please layer up and keep yourself warm because of the cold weather. Now let's go to our YouTube comments. Ang dami na nating mga comments, greetings. So let's see straight up. Ayan. KKR Christian Roda saying happy watching everyone on INC Radio Western Europe Satellite Studio. Caracal Miss Lang says happy watching everyone from Western Europe Satellite Studio. We have Shirley Neo saying from Paris. Happy watching everyone. Thank you from Paris. Kajin Govart says happy watching mga kapatid, and she is from Ulst. Ayan. We have Marilyn De Leon saying happy viewing po from local of Valdoise, Western Europe. And then we have Aida Mandani, happy watching from Versailles. Mark Van Acker says prettige zondag namiddag gewenst, veel luister en kijk plezier. GWS Ulst, ayan. Saying have a happy or nice, pleasant Sunday afternoon. And yes, happy watching to everyone. Edelvina Velasco saying happy watching from local of Versailles. Karosi Hamon says hello, po, brother and sister. Nice to be with you again this Sunday. Enjoy watching po from the local of Brussels, Belgium district of Western Europe. We have Casuzan Pineda saying hello po, happy Sunday from local na Versailles. Enjoy watching INC Radio. We have Ka Eli Lagman saying hello po, shout out po from Versailles. Karuby Rodriguez saying hello po to everyone. Happy viewing po from the local of Versailles. Ka Aileen Marino saying happy viewing po. Greetings from Versailles po. Thank you INC Radio. Happy Sunday po mga kapatid. Take care po always. Ka Alphonse Van Hecke says happy watching #tourhout. Ayan. We have Ka Kenneth Jun Bibis. Hi, Papa. Happy Sunday to all brethren watching from the GWS of HODB. Ka Jordan Saraza saying happy viewing po from lokal ng Basti, hashtag Basti. Ka Judy Touche saying bonjour po mga kapatid. Happy viewing po from Marseille local. Ayan. Kaela Betonio saying hello. Hello tuloy. Happy viewing po. Watching from local ng hashtag Versailles. Brother Xavier Maluya saying happy viewing po from local ng Basti. Ka Crisel Gonzalez saying hello po, watching from Basti. Ayan, na gumigising na ang mga taga Basti. Madami na sila, dumadami na din sila. We have Ka Ana Sembrano saying happy viewing po from Marseille, France, mga kapatid. Ka Amaresh Mariano saying happy viewing po from Versailles. Ka Edward Ferrer say hashtag Basti. Ka Elma B says happy viewing po from Versailles. Ayan. And we have many, many more. Let me scroll down to the very recent ones. Ang dami nga. Ka Robin Leona saying, hello po mga kapatid, greetings po here from local ng Versailles, France. Ka Janelle says, hello po, happy viewing po from local of Valdoise. Ka Aying Perez saying, pa-shoutout po, hello po to all staff ng INCRadio France. Thank you. Shoutout back to you. Ka Jane Rama saying, hello po, happy viewing po, hashtag Paris, France. Kalevil Galang says, hashtag local ng Versailles, happy viewing po sa lahat ng mga kapatid. Ayan. And dami pa, talagang pag nag-scroll ako, madami pa. And we see your comments, we read it, and we will read it later on po mga kapatid. Just keep your comments coming, and as well yung mga comments you when it comes to our topic for today, because we will make sure to read some of your questions and tips. So ayan. So before we go on with our program, let's go first to a break and let's watch an Iglesia ni Cristo music video from Western Europe called Keep My Eyes Towards Heaven. Enjoy po.
Seconds turn to minutes, and minutes turn to hours, and hours into days.
More time means more opportunities for strive, but more opportunities for strive equals more opportunities to strengthen my spiritual life.
And as a member of the Church of Christ, I pray I'll conquer each test each day, cause I'm done much closer in finishing my spiritual race.
With God on my side, I'm ready to take on everything this world throws at me, and I get ready and put on
my battle-tested armor, ready to go through fire, so and face eternal fire under turn of God's Son.
I'll keep on running my race till my race is won. So I keep my eyes on the prize, there on the heavenly skies, and not towards this earth.
I prove to my Lord how much my enemy is worth.
and shows me the right direction.
Paving my way, showing me the right path and right choices to make the right selections.
Perfection, despite my imperfections, is what I strive for, all for the sake of my holy election.
And His guided protection, guiding me, protecting me, so I don't stray away, lose strength any day.
But He continually gives me strength to run my race vigorously.
Onwards to my true home, the Holy Spirit.
Yay! Welcome back to INCRadio Western Europe Satellite Studio. And we would like, of course, to greet and to congrats the performance for this Iglesia Ni Cristo original music video. And now, before we go on to our program, we would like to greet Brother Montreville Boy, our INC Media Production Section Chief, Brother Wally Taray, our INC Radio Station Manager, Brother Marvin Adriano, our District Minister in Western Europe, Brother Zefli Morano, our Assistant District Minister, Brother Christian Celestino, District Christian Family Organization Overseer, and Brother Christian Andrew Villoria, our District Multimedia Advisor. And now, the game we're waiting for.
Yes, but before we go with our favorite game, our trivia questions, we of course have a guest speaker for today, because if you have seen our banner for today, it is, I will say now, our topic. It is called Breaking Free from Burnout, and of course we have a guest speaker with us, who is Sister Melanie Tapnia. Hello po ka, Melanie.
Hello, good evening, or good afternoon to everyone. I'm back, and thank you for inviting me once again. And I'm so happy to be here.
We are so glad that you're back po in Western Europe, INCRadio Western Europe Satellite Studio. And do you have any greetings po?
Hi, shout out to our brethren from New Era District of Pampanga North, especially the finance people, finance department. Hello. And from also, I would like to greet our Komay Tungkulin from Tondo, local ng Tondo. They were here this evening. They visited me. Thank you for visiting me and seeing me up once again. Lori, Mao, and Jem, and also everyone there. Hello.
Ayan. Thank you so much for your greetings. And well, of course, we want you to join our trivia questions, although you might know most of these, or maybe all of the answers to the questions na. But either way, maybe you can help out our audience in the live chat. So yung mga nasa live chat, you can, of course, also join us in our trivia questions. So our first question today is, what is burnout commonly associated with? A, physical injuries. B, long-term stress and overwork. C, poor diet. Or D, social media use. So Ate Eunice also doesn't know the answers to these questions, so she will join as well. So Melanie, how do you have an answer to the question po?
I'm so happy that there are choices that are given now. Before, I am usually going to give the exact answer without choosing among the options. Well, the answer is because of the long-standing stress and exhaustion leading to burnout. That's why our topic for today is really interesting, and I know a lot of people will be able to join us and say, it happened to me, and or I am experiencing those things right now.
Yes, ayan. Okay, so let's see the other audiences in our live chat. So Ate Erlene says B, which is also what you said, Paul, which is long-term stress and overwork. Carlene Raymaker says B. Kajosim Pad says B po. Karubi Amay says B. Kajema B. Karosi Hamon says A. Ka Keen says B. Ka Alphon says B. Karesi Tumbaga says B. Ka Imelda AR says B. Ayan. So we have a lot of B's here. Ate
I say
Eunice.
B too.
Oh, ikaw din, B. Okay, so the answer is long-term stress and overwork. Ayan. So, since later we'll have questions naman, we'll give the explanation later on. Ayan, okay. So number 2, which of the following is not a common symptom of burnout? A, emotional exhaustion. B, reduced performance. C, frequent feelings of boredom. And D, increased energy. So which of the following is not a common symptom of burnout? Melanie po.
You know, this is a very good training for students listening to you, sister, because they will learn how to answer questions like in a multiple choice. When all of the options are down and only one is up, then the exception is always the one that's different. We call that the principle of being unique, or the commonality and difference. The one that makes an option that appears to be unique is the answer. So everything goes down and only one option is up. Therefore, the correct answer is letter D.
D. Okay, increased energy. Let's see. Ate Eunice, ikaw.
I follow Camel.
Dapat inuuna kita. Okay, so let's see first the other brethren. Carlin says D. Ate Erlene says D. Ka Eman says D. Ka Ruby says D. Ka Levi says D. Ka Alphon says D. So a lot of D's. So Ka CJ says the same. Ka Ayin, Ka Margie, Ka Rosie, Ka Gemma. Oh, so many more. Ka Will, Ka Virgie, Ka Solon, Ka Stefan, Ka Imelda, sorry. Ka Keen, ayan, ang daming D. Puro D. Okay, so the right answer is increased energy. So letter D, ayan. Okay, so question number 3. Burnout is officially Burnout is officially recognized by which organization as an occupational phenomenon? A, the World Health Organization, WHO, the United Nations, the UN, the International Labor Organization, the ILO, or the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the CDC. Ate Eunice, ka muna. Kasi you will always copy Camel. I know you na.
Let me check mga comments. A.
A, so the World Health Organization, Camel po.
I'll follow ka, Eunice. I think it's the WHO. But you know, the others might recognize burnout as something that is really a valid reason for people not to work or be absent or resign from work early. No, but I guess it's WHO. I follow ka, Eunice.
Okay, so let's see. Oh, there's a lot of A's as well. Karuby says A. Ka Rosemary, Ka Eman says A. Were you looking at the comments kanina and that's why you said A?
No.
No? Okay.
They were not.
You.
Wala pang answers kanina.
Okay, so I only see the letter A, and the correct answer is A, the World Health Organization. Yeah, wow, galing ni Ate Eunice, ha? Okay, so number 4. Which of these professions is most likely to experience burnout? A, healthcare workers. B, artists. C, professional athletes. Or D, chefs. So, your answer, Ate Eunice, sige ikaw.
I have no idea, but maybe A.
A, okay. Which is healthcare workers. Melanie po.
Yes, healthcare workers. Remember during the pandemic, they are really the group of people who suffered a lot. No, the sleepless nights, taking care and seeing how people suffer, and then they go back to their hotels because they cannot see their loved ones. Definitely, letter A.
Okay, so letter A, with the example of a recent happening now. Let's see here. So we have a few. Oh, we have majority says A, but there are some who says D, which is chefs. Others say B, artists. But mostly someone says A, accountants. So I'm guessing she's an accountant. So si Kajoy. Hello po Kajoy. She's from Singapore if I'm not mistaken. Ayan. So she says accountants daw. So ayan. The right answer is A, healthcare workers. Yeah. We know naman why. Yeah. Ate Eunice is very happy. Yes, we know naman why, and we want to say that we appreciate so much our healthcare workers, especially our brethren who are healthcare workers and strive to help us with our health. Ayan. So last question natin is, what is one recommended way to prevent or manage burnout? A, avoid sleeping to get more done. B, delegate tasks and set boundaries. C, work overtime regularly. And D, ignore signs of stress. This is very easy now. So, Ate Eunice.
B.
B, delegate tasks and set boundaries. Boundaries, sorry. Kamelani pa.
Yes, delegate task and set boundaries. Letter B is the answer.
I was looking at that comment. That's why it's letter B. Joke lang.
Well, we have others say B, the others say D. Well, ignore signs of stress. The others say B talaga. So most of them really say B, and it is B, delegate task and set boundaries. That is how, well, a recommended way to prevent or manage your burnout. Ayan. So we already had a little bit of warm up. So hopefully, sa mga nanonood, you keep watching. And if you have questions, of course, we will read them out loud, and maybe Melanie can answer it for us. But Ate Eunice, maybe you can explain our topic a little bit.
Yes, like we said, our topic for today is breaking free from burnout. So, are you feeling stuck or overwhelmed? Burnout can sneak up on anyone, but breaking free is possible. In this episode, we'll dive into refreshing ways to regain your energy and find balance without giving too much away. So, stay with us for a conversation that could spark the change you've been looking for. Ayan.
Ayan. Okay, so let's get like right into it, diba? Let's talk about this topic. Melanie, what is burnout? Although some people have heard it, and some people can imagine what it is, but what is it actually?
All right. So when we say burnout, nowadays burnout is a word that most or a lot of people, we are using the word burnout. Even children would say, I need space.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Burnout is a state of emotional, physical, mental exhaustion. So can you just imagine not only physical, mental, emotional exhaustion caused by prolonged and excessive stress. So stress equals burnout. And this stress would usually arise from our work, our studies, and taking care of the family. Just imagine if you are doing three, all of the above. You are a student, at the same time you are working, at the same time you have a family to take care of, then there you go, burnout. So it includes not only the physical, but it includes the mental and the emotional part of the human being.
Okay, so if you say, like, anyone can experience it, actually, there's no age to when people would say, no, you're not, you're too young to have burnout. That's not a thing, right?
Right. Because this usually happens when the demands exceeds your ability to cope with it. So
Mm-hmm.
that when your job is overwhelming, that you can no longer cope with the type of job that you have, then that is burnout. So a student, even an elementary student with a lot of homeworks or assignments that is so demanding, then an elementary student can experience burnout. Probably at the end, the elementary student would say, I do not want to go to school anymore. I do not want to study anymore. It's not fun anymore.
Yeah.
And definitely, people who are working, college students, and even housewives who are taking care of their family, of their children, and making sure that they are all okay, can also experience burnout.
Okay, po. And what are the physical and emotional symptoms of burnout? And how can you tell that, that you're experiencing burnout right now?
This is really very helpful because I would like the audience and the listener to reflect if you are experiencing it right now, you need help. It's good that you are listening. Probably you can identify if you are having all of these symptoms that I'm going to mention. Number one is chronic fatigue. Even after sleeping or resting and you don't feel rested, I know a lot of you can relate on this. That is already one sign that you are experiencing burnout. Headaches. Headaches are usually triggered by, for girls, by hormonal changes. But these headaches are usually associated with the demands of work. The more you are stressed, the more headache you would experience. And of course, I know some of you would experience gastrointestinal issues, like some would complain of hyperacidity or they are having ulcer. They would say that they experience acidity after a stressful job, because we all know that these are all converted to physical symptoms. So those are the physical changes. So I hope right now you are reflecting, am I experiencing all of this? But not only the physical, I mentioned a while ago, it could also be emotional, that when you are feeling unmotivated, this is a very good gauge for myself. Every time I sleep and wake up in the morning, I would always ask myself, am I still excited to go to my work? Am I still excited to travel, to go to my work? Because that is one key or one factor that you can use if you are already experiencing burnout, because you feel unmotivated, you get irritable, you get hopeless, as if your work cannot be done or you can't do your job anymore. And of course, difficulty of concentrating. Before, at the beginning, when you were just a junior or starting your work, you are so excited doing your job, but now there's no motivation anymore. And of course, you don't care. Those are the things that you have to continue monitoring if you are experiencing burnout, the physical and the emotional symptoms.
Okay. So from the part that you said that not being excited about work, sometimes about, human beings, it's not consistent that we are feeling very enthusiastic about what we're doing, or that we're feeling over, like we feel productive. Um, Sometimes it's hard to tell if you are going through a burnout, or is it just you na that specific month na talagang you're, or not month but a few days na you're not excited about what you're doing. How do you really tell from long term or short term emotions, if you're experiencing burnout?
That's why it's very good to self-check. Am I experiencing this? And am I experiencing this for a week, for a month, or am I experiencing this continuously? And after your self-check, you talk to somebody. This is how I feel. What do you think? Probably, yeah, you're right. You're already experiencing burnout because look at the work that you're doing. So those are the things that you need to do. So self-check, reflect, and then talk to somebody.
Okay, Pop. So earlier you also talked about having, for example, ang tawag dun,
Hyperacidity.
yeah, there we go. And ulcer or something like that. What are other potential long-term health risks of burnout naman? Aside
Oh,
from those.
yes. Hypertension.
Okay.
Hypertension is one of the, they call it the silent killer, because you feel that you're okay, but your high blood pressure is already up there. That's why WHO has now made a new guidelines for determining hypertension. If you are already 120 over 80, that is already pre-hypertension. You have already a risk of experiencing hypertension. And definitely just imagine your blood vessels when you're burnt out, they are all constricted. The more it will increase your blood pressure. And with your hypertension will come heart disease. And of course, diabetes and kidney diseases. Can you just imagine that because of burnout? That because of the prolonged stress, long-standing stress that you are experiencing. And of course, weakened immunity. I know some of you would experience this. While you are working, you're good, you're okay. But here comes the flu season. You are strong enough to fight those infections, but because of this burnout, definitely your immune system weakens and you can get flu easily. So that is also another sign, Sister Kate, to determine if you are experiencing burnout. Before, you might be not probably excited to go to work, but this time you are getting sicker, weaker, and that is
Mm,
because of increase in the immune system.
oh, okay. Ate Eunice, since I know you're talking about when you're self-reflecting after what Melanie was telling you, do you think that you've experienced burnout before? Do you think you're experiencing it now?
I don't think I experienced burnt out. I don't think so, but sometimes I'm just too hard on myself. Parang, oh no, it's nothing. I'm not experiencing that.
Okay.
So, parang ganun.
I mean, I think it's pretty common, especially in our generation now. Like, we are very open to all of these, having anxiety or burnout. These are very common now in our generation. Whereas, I guess, like maybe my parents' generation, it's different. For them, it's pushing through everything, right? And so I think our generation is the transition of noticing if we're going through burnout. But thank you so much, Melanie, for those uh, explanation. I saw that there were so many of our kapateds. They appreciate the explanation po, and some of them, they have experienced it. So it's good to be aware. And for those who, especially in our, those who are starting to work and they have a lot on their plate, make sure that you're doing some self-checks, like Melanie said. But at the Eunice, we have something for them, di ba?
Yes, let's have a segment break. We will watch 5 signs you're experiencing burnout.
Burnout. It's something that can creep up on you slowly and silently until you're feeling overwhelmed, exhausted, and disconnected. But how do you know if what you're experiencing is burnout? Here are 5 key signs to watch out for. 1. Chronic exhaustion. You feel constantly tired even after a full night's sleep. No matter how much rest you get, you just can't seem to recharge. This isn't just regular fatigue. It's a deep, pervasive exhaustion that affects every part of your life. When you're burnt out, your body and mind are running on empty, and it's hard to find the energy to do even the most basic tasks. 2. Decreased performance. Once, you were on top of your task, productive and motivated. But now, no matter how hard you try, your performance is slipping. You may be making mistakes you wouldn't normally make, or feeling like you just can't keep up with the demands placed on you. Burnout can cause a significant dip in your effectiveness, making even simple tasks feel overwhelming. 3. Cynicism or detachment. You start to feel disconnected from your work or the people around you. It's as if you've become numb or indifferent to what's happening. Where you used to care, you now feel cynical, apathetic, or detached. This emotional distancing is a protective mechanism, but it can make your work environment feel isolating or unfulfilling. 4. Physical symptoms. Burnout doesn't just affect your mind, it takes a toll on your body too. You might experience headaches, muscle tension, stomach issues, or even a weakened immune system. The stress you're under manifests physically, leaving you feeling drained and unwell. If you're noticing these persistent physical issues, it's worth taking a closer look at your mental health as well. 5. Emotional changes. You're feeling more irritable, anxious, or even depressed. Small problems feel insurmountable, and you may feel overwhelmed by emotions you can't explain. The joy and motivation you once felt for your work or daily tasks seem to have vanished. These emotional shifts are signs that your mental resilience is being stretched thin, and you may be nearing a breaking point. Remember, burnout is not something to ignore. If you're experiencing these signs, it's important to seek help, whether through self-care, talking to a professional, or reaching out for support from those around you.
And welcome back to INCRadio Western Europe Satellite Studio. And those were 5 signs that you are experiencing burnout. So hopefully no one is currently experiencing burnout. But if you do, well, in the upcoming segment natin, you will find ways how to overcome it. So let's go muna sa mga comments natin. And we have here Kahazel Rebibis. Hi, Mama. Happy viewing to all brethren po watching from the GWS of HOTB. Ka Luis Jane says, happy viewing po from the local congregation of #Basti. Ka Gemma Dayo says, happy watching Versailles. Ka Solondayo says, happy watching Versailles. Ka Lea Di Matulak says, happy viewing po from local of Marseille. Ka Susan Pineda says, happy watching po from Versailles. Ka Antonio Pagtakan says, happy viewing po #Basti France. Mario Oka says, good evening here in the Philippines and enjoy watching here on INCRadio Western Europe. Greetings from the local of Brixtonville, District of Caloocan North. Ayan. Let me scroll further. Kadisu Manalo says, happy Sunday, everyone. #Marseille. Oh, sorry. Versailles po pala. Sorry. Ka Florence Salcedo says, hello po, watching from the local ng Versailles. We have, let me look for different ones. Ka Felman Cavaltera says, Valdoise. Ka Geraldine Tumbaga, hello po. Hello po mga kapatid, greetings from the local of Valdoise, France. Kamalu Manalo says, Versailles. Kaed Bernardo says, from Kaed Bernardo and wifey of Marseille. Sorry. Versailles and Marseille, sorry. Happy Sunday po to everyone watching. Ka Julie Alcoriza says, hello po, happy watching po mga kapatid. Ka Geraldine Tumbaga says, thank you po for that explains po my constant headache, #Valdoise. Ka Reynaldo Panganiban says, ang ganda po ng topic at ang paliwanag. Ayan. And many more. Ayan. Thank you po mga kapatid for, ayan, let me just read one more. Ka Normita Sevilla says, nowadays, problems about burnout is just like a fashion among many youths. During those days are not common. Ayan. So let's go na to our next part of our interview. At Eunice, maybe we have more questions, diba?
Yes. So, Kamel, what strategies or treatments do you recommend for managing and recovering from burnout po?
First thing is take a break. When you are already exhausted with work, take a break. Find a live. Go somewhere or probably be with somebody who would understand you. Delegate tasks, as we have mentioned in our test. Delegate tasks. For me, this is how you compartmentalize. If you are a working mom and you are inside the office, your focus is only work. The moment that you clock out and you go home, then you are with your family. So this is how you, it's so easy to say, but it's not very easy to do. Learn to compartmentalize. The moment that you enter home, you are no longer the boss, you are no longer the manager, you are no longer a worker, but you are a mother or a father who takes care of the family, so that your family will also have quality time. Some people would usually bring their work at home. That's why during the pandemic, again, a lot of people are experiencing burnout, but they are just not telling it because they can no longer discern the difference between work and home. When you are at home, your focus will be your family and your children. When you are going to school or studying, then that is your focus. That's why I usually advise some of my students who are at the same time have their family that do not go home unless you're finished your assignment, so that your family will get 100% of you. Because if you don't do that, what would happen? You will be overwhelmed with your obligations and your duties that you might probably not want to go to school or go home to your family. So the moment that you enter your home, your house, you are no longer the boss, you are the housewife and the mother of these children. So another is seek professional help. If you are experiencing all of these things, including the physical and emotional symptoms, seek professional help. But before going to professional help, have self-compassion. This is the problem with a lot of people, and I am guilty with this. We are so giving and kind to people, but we are not kind to ourselves. We are always forgiving them, but we cannot forgive ourselves when we commit mistake. Remember, there is always another chance. If we tell this to our subordinates that you can still do better next time, let us also tell this to ourselves. We can also do better next time. Burnout probably usually arises to a lot of people who are very strict and have high standards, not to others, but to themselves. I'm guilty of that. But at this age, I realize you cannot please everyone. If this is the only thing I can say or I can deliver right now, then probably next time I'll do better. So the last one that I'm going to tell is be kind to yourself.
Keep it coming. And how can I improve my sleep, for example, and energy levels while dealing with burnout po?
This is what a lot of people are experiencing. Sleeplessness or inadequate sleep equals burnout. And burnout would also lead to insomnia or unable to sleep. That's why sleep is very important. This is our emotional, psychological, physical way of recovering from the whole day's work. That's why it is very important to go to bed at the same time every night and waking up at the same time every morning. Have a very restful place, dim the light, take a warm shower or hot shower. What else? You can also drink tea, chamomile, or take warm milk before going to bed. Please, note to self also, no screen at 1 hour before going to bed. We are all guilty of this. The light that the screen emits would usually decrease the hormone that will stimulate our ability to fall to sleep. That's the reason why instead of screen time, let's read a book. Note to self. I know most of you are laughing right now and you are telling me it's so easy to say, Camille, but it's so difficult. I am trying to do this right now. No screen time, at least 1 hour before going to bed. And of course, exercise to boost energy. And this is what I'm happy I can do this at this age. I am really doing exercise and going to gym. When you exercise, our body releases a lot of happy hormones that increases our ability to decide or ability to cope with the demands of work, and of course not experience or decrease the experiences of burnout.
And last po, Kamel, are there any specific lifestyle changes or habits that can help prevent burnout from happening again?
All right. This is really good for students who are about to graduate and about to enter the workforce. Time management. Time management is very important. When you delay a lot of things, that is where burnout would happen, because burnout is increase the demand and the stress of work, therefore time management. It's also good that you write down the things that you have to do. Mothers at home, you write down the things that you need to accomplish for the day, one step at a time. When you want to achieve one goal, remember to take small steps in order to achieve those goals. Maintain life balance. It's so nice that if you work Monday to Friday and church days, Saturday or Sunday, right? So you spend time with friends, spend time with family. That is one way of lifestyle change to decrease burnout. And of course, healthy lifestyle. That is also good. Correct diet, proper diet, well-balanced diet. So when we say well-balanced diet, fruits and vegetables, definitely um, uh, rice and protein source, rice, Filipino. All right. And of course, emotional resilience. It's always nice to have somebody to talk to. A group of friends, a trusted friend, a co-worker. These are the people who would help you during the difficult times, or the times that you you are already experiencing burnout.
Melpo, something that we weren't able to ask you. So, you told us strategies, techniques on how we can manage burnout. How can we, what are strategies naman for those who, for example, they're managers or they're a team lead? How do they avoid letting their team, their employees, or yung mga coworkers nila, even those yung mga, working together, for example, how do they avoid giving them burnout?
That is the problem in a corporate world. When the manager
Right.
is working, there is no way for them to the only way to release the burnout is to increase the demand to the subordinates or to the lower rank. Of course, we need to recognize that they are not only employees, but they are also a member of the community or a member of a family, that they have a family to take care of after work. So it's always good to remember, for those managers or holding positions, that they have also a family to take care after work. Avoid giving overtime if necessary. The work should only be from 8 to 5, and after 5 they need to go home and take care of themselves and their family, of course. And delegate tasks according to the capability of the person. Sometimes when we delegate, we would always think that they are capable of doing the work or the task that we are telling them to do, but they are not yet capable, or they are not ready. So the manager or the boss should be able to assess the readiness of the worker. Remember, if your subordinates are happy and contented with their work, they will stay, and that will lessen your burnout as the superior or the manager of a corporation or an office. So delegate and believe in them. When you delegate, you also need to follow up and, of course, believe that they can do the tasks that you have delegated.
And thank you so much, Kamel, for your many tips. I'm sure a lot of our kapatids, or even those who are just watching us, they have so many tips now on how to manage their burnout. But of course, we also prepared another video or a segment break of 5 simple ways to overcome burnout. So please watch this, Bob.
Burnout can feel overwhelming, but the good news is that you can take steps to overcome it. Here are 5 simple ways to help you regain your energy and mental clarity. Number 1, prioritize self-care. Self-care isn't just a buzzword. It's essential for your well-being. Take time to relax and recharge. Whether it's a warm bath, a walk in nature, or reading a book, do something that nurtures your body and mind. By giving yourself permission to rest, you'll replenish your energy and come back stronger. Number 2, set boundaries. Setting boundaries is crucial in preventing burnout. Learn to say no when your plate is full. And don't be afraid to communicate your limits. It's okay to take a step back when you need to. Boundaries help you protect your time and energy, ensuring you're not overwhelmed by too many demands. Number 3, practice stress management. Incorporating stress management techniques into your routine can make a huge difference. Whether it's deep breathing or meditation, these practices help you stay grounded and manage tension. When you make time to manage stress, you're better able to handle life's challenges with clarity and calmness. Number 4, reconnect with purpose. When burnout hits, it's easy to lose sight of why you're doing what you're doing. Take a moment to reflect on your values and goals. Reconnecting with your purpose can reignite your passion and motivation. By focusing on what truly matters to you, you'll feel more energized and connected to your work and your life. Number 5, seek support. You don't have to go through burnout alone. Reach out to friends, family, or a therapist. Sometimes just talking things through can lift a huge weight off your shoulders. Having a support system helps you feel understood and less isolated, which is key to overcoming burnout. Remember, overcoming burnout is a journey. By taking small, intentional steps to take care of yourself, set boundaries, manage stress, reconnect with your purpose, and seek support, you can move through burnout and come out stronger on the other side.
Welcome back to INCRadio Western Europe Satellite Studio, and we hope that that segment will help you to overcome burnout. And shout out then to the INCRadio crew for helping us to do that video. And now we would like to thank all ministers and minister workers guiding and helping us in INCRadio, and our executive producer, Ka Edwina Sebuke. And let's read some of the YouTube comments. We have from Ka Rosel Legaspi, greetings po mga kapatid sa lokal ng Versailles. From Ka Malu Manalo, hashtag ingat po sa lahat, thank you po, hashtag Versailles. And we have from Ka Patrick De Costo, hello po Kamel, thanks po sa mga info. Nakaka-relate po lahat. Real talk lang po. Shoutout from local of Bastille. And from Ka Susan Pineda saying thank you sa INCRadio. Enjoy from Versailles. We have from Ka Felix Eor, hello po from hashtag Basi Western Europe. And from Ka Christian Celestino, hashtag Basi, greetings po Doc. Kamusta po? Kamusta daw po kami? And do you see more, ate?
There's a lot more, but I think we can just shout out their names, Ate Eunice. So shout out more names lang. So we have Ka Charito, shout out po sa inyo, Ka Normita, Ka Geraldine, Ka Rosel Legaspi po. We have Ka Zenaida Flores, Ka Irma Gatdula, Ka Victor Perez, Ka Ruby Amay, Ka Ann Reyes, Ka Antonio Pagtakan, and all the rest po. Madami po. But shout out po sa lahat ng nag-comment po sa live chat today. And of course, we want to also give a huge shout out and thank you to our tech in the Philippines. Mga kuya, thank you so much po for always supporting us. And of course, our personal greetings. Shout out po to our resident minister here, Kalindel Kim Flores po, to my family, to Mama Papa, to Bluey, to my brother, to the Woodside family, to Brother Matt, of course, and to the INCRadio crew. Thank you so much po for always helping out. Melanie Tapnio, thank you so much po for being with us. We truly appreciate your time. Ayan, Ate Eunice, what about you?
Yes, I would like to greet my family, our brethren in the local congregation of Monaco, Cassie A. Viloria and Ka Kristen and baby Casey, and to the Glauser family, to brother JK. And also thank you, Tin Kamelani, for being with us today. We really appreciate that you joined us because it was really helpful for everyone here in our district or everyone around the world.
Yeah, thank you so much once again. And like we always say, have a blessed week, have a productive, blessed week. See you next Sunday at 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central European Time or 11 p.m. to 12 a.m. Philippine Time.
And up next, INCRadio United Kingdom.
Bye, pa!
Po.